Good morning, y'all. Happy hump day. So hopefully I won't lose service through here because y'all already know I already live in BFE, but I'm about to be in like even more BFE. But I wanted to come on here and kind of talk to you guys about something that I've personally been going through. I know so many of you have been going through it. I know that like so many people just during this time is going through something, right? We're always going through something. Life is always going to happen, and it doesn't matter what stage you're in. So I wanted to come up here and just tell you guys, it's your choice whether you keep going or you throw in the towel, okay? Right now, if, you know, for me anyway, for people that live on the East Coast, it's winter. The winter blues are a real thing. Getting like in a depressive state during this time is a real thing, especially if you're someone like me who thrives on being outside, doing activities outdoors, all of that jazz. I guess it really depends on your personality too. But recently, in the last the last 3 weeks or so, I've just been like in a weird place, and I couldn't even tell you, like, there's no specific event that has happened to put me there. It's it's nobody's fault. Like, it's not my fault. Maybe it is my fault. I don't really know. I couldn't tell you why I've been in this state. Yesterday was actually the very first day that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back on my groove, right? So I told myself, okay, I can either throw in the towel, meaning put my kit down and give up everything that I've worked for, or I can keep going. I can push through this. Nothing lasts forever. That includes feelings. That includes good feelings, bad feelings, sad feelings, whatever emotions you are going through. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing. Okay? And that's the beauty of life. Things are constantly changing. You're constantly going to experience new things. And you have to be the one to be like, okay, well, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to pick my kid up and I'm going to keep going. And so I wanted to come on here and tell you guys that if you're struggling right now, you're not alone. If you feel like your team isn't working, you're not alone. Okay? I can probably guarantee you that so many people in this group, in this team, have felt the same way that I have felt in the last 3 weeks. Maybe you're not feeling that way now. Maybe you're not in a funk right now, and that's awesome if you're not in a funk. I am proud of you. But you have to be the one to pull yourself out of that funk, okay? No one else can do it for you. You can have people who motivate you, but they're not going to be there every single day to motivate you to get out of bed and to pick up your kit and to do your follow-ups and to message your customers and tell them how thankful you are for them and to do training calls with your team and to do your mail outs and all of that jazz, to package up your orders, whatever the case may be, to do the post on Instagram or Facebook, whatever it is. You have to be the one to say, I am going to do this. Okay? The other thing, we have to remember that we are human, okay? Some of us have the syndrome that I call not doing enough syndrome, and that's what I have. If you have that syndrome, it just means where it doesn't matter how much you do, you never feel like you're doing enough. You're not the only one that goes through that. I go through it. So many other leaders go through it. I'm sure millionaires go through it. So many people experience feelings like this. And just remember that if you just focus on one important thing a day, it'll change your business. If you pick up your kit and you keep going and you keep pushing, okay, 2 years from now, even a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, you are going to be in a totally different position, not just in your business, but in your life in general. Okay? So pick up your kit and keep going, but you have to be the one to make that decision. No one can make that decision for you. And one of the questions, if you're like, okay, well, what kind of activity do I need to be doing that's going to, oh God, I hate this road, it's terrible. When it comes to activities, doing something that's a non-negotiable. That means that I have at least one thing every day where for my business that I'm like, okay, I have to do this one thing, and then I can go rest, then I can go play with my dogs, then I can do shopping, whatever the case may be. One thing, okay? And I ask myself, before I do this one thing, I say, okay, is it impacting someone else's life, or is it making me money? If one of those questions are answered based off of that activity, then you're good, okay? You're good to go. I'm taking my dogs to play. That's why you guys probably hear. I didn't even tell you guys that. You guys were like, what is that noise in the back? They're my dogs. So, one thing. That one thing can literally take you all of 5 minutes. Another activity that, might take you 20 minutes. But as long as you're willing to put in the time and put in the effort and actually give it all you've got, just that one activity, I promise you your business will change. Promise you. Guys, let me just tell you, when I joined 3.5 years ago, I never expected to do Scentsy full time. I didn't expect to leave nursing. I didn't expect to make the money that I'm making. I didn't expect to have a team as large as we do. I didn't even expect to have one teamie. That wasn't what I had planned. The only thing I was hoping for was to make a $200 paycheck to help pay for my car, a brand new car that I had just gotten because I totaled my other car. So your why can change, and I promise you, if you don't see it yet, if you do not see the potential that this business has, if you don't see it yet, you will. If you keep going and you keep pushing and you keep getting uncomfortable and putting yourself out there, you will see the potential. I have seen this business change so many people's lives, y'all. Not just mine included. So many people's lives, from the confidence that they get in themselves. That's the biggest thing that this business has blessed me with, is my self-confidence. I can bet that so many of you are like, oh wow, she's so good at going live. She's so good at selling things. She's so good at talking to people. Y'all, I haven't always been like this. It's been a journey. Let me tell you. My very first time going live ever was when I got my join kit, and that's because Katie Lassiter, my sponsor, told me to go live. And I literally laughed, and I was like, yeah, that ain't happening. Not happening. From the girl who does not public speak, yeah, not going live. People aren't judging me. They're not judging me. And here we are. I love to go live now. I love to talk to people. I'm so much more outgoing. I'm so much more myself around other people. I've gotten to a place where I don't care what other people think. And I can tell you, it's a great place to be. And this business helped me get there. It helped me because I realized that in order for things to change, I have to be willing to get uncomfortable. I have to be willing to get in front of people I do not know and talk about something I love. Yes, that scares the crap out of me. To this day, it still scares the crap out of me. I'm going live tomorrow in the Fired Up in February group. I don't know anybody in there. I don't even know the girl who asked me to speak. I don't know her. I'm really nervous about it. And but I'm gonna do it because I know that by doing it, it's going to make me grow. The other thing that I'm really blessed with this business is I see how getting uncomfortable can change your life. And I want my future kids to see that. I want my future kids to see that they have to do things that are scary in order to grow. I want to be that example for them. The relationships that I have built with you guys, with other leaders, not just teamies, with my customers. I told this last night on our leadership call. I have a customer who lives in Pennsylvania. Had no idea who she was. The only reason she started buying from me is because another customer of mine posted on her story and was like raving about my customer service and the package that she got and tagged me. And so she happened to follow her and started buying from me. She messaged me last week and said, hey, my family usually takes a vacation to the Outer Banks. I know that you live near there. I would love to meet up with you. I was like, heck yes. We talk all the time. We connected over our dogs, and it's just, you know, there's, and it's not just her, it's so many other relationships I have with my customers. People who are not even my customers, but for some reason they follow me, and, you know, we chat on Instagram or whatnot, but it's more than just the money. This business has given me so many things. Y'all, the incentives that Scentsy offers, once you go on one, I promise you, you will never miss another one. And my favorite part about the incentives that we can earn and travel the world with is that my husband gets to go with me. No out-of-pocket expenses. Scentsy pays for all of it. You have to earn it. You have to work your ass to earn it. Heck yes, but it's worth it 100%. And I will tell you, Vince and I could not afford to go on all these vacations that we've gone on if it wasn't for Scentsy. And the best part is being able to take Vince with me, because he has not gone many places in his life. When we went to Europe, it was the best thing watching him just be able to explore with me, and him being able to see, you know, all of these other walks of life that you don't see in your hometown. So the choice is yours, whether you're going to pick up your kit and keep going, or if you're going to put it down, throw in the towel, and walk away. That's up to you. No one's going to beg you to stay in this company. No one's going to beg you to chase your own dreams. You have to be the one to do that. And if you're not going to fight for your dreams, who else is? No one. That's the answer. No one. Y'all, it's getting muggy up in here. These dogs be breathing heavy. It is not that hot in here. Not hot in here at all. I don't even have the AC or the heat on. So, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that if you're struggling right now, you're not the only one. I promise you. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've honestly been a cricket on this page. That's not normally who I am, but I've just been like in a rut. So if you're in a rut, you're not the only one. I'm right there with you. Okay? So, choice is yours. Pick up your kit or throw in the towel. I love you guys. Bye.